We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Out of play. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot. And
a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Now the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here's Javier Baez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kepler's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Max Kepler.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that is off the wall in right field. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. A runner at second, nobody out. 3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around it because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Buxton on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Russell has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he takes ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play. And now at the plate, Zach Cozart. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Kepler. but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. On the ground to third. Sano moving to his right, and he's retired 1 away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Settling in now, Martin Maldonado. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Cozart is on his way home. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yonder Alonso.
Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And that's in there, base hit. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Way out in front. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, hitting at an even 220 on the year. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Chatwood is there to make the catch. Here's Addison Russell, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Addison.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another 0-2 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Russell Rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on.
And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
He throws him on the fastball there. Tommy Pham goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Eric Hosmer is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Number 9, second baseman, Javier Bryant.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bryant going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it into second as he just misses the home run, but he'll settle for 2 bases. Ready for another chance? Zach Cozart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 count and the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground to third. Sano over to his left. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Digging in, Jason Castro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to third. Cozart is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Yonder Alonso. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Alonso.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Maldonado.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch strike to the hitters today, 90% of the time has been a strike. He just doesn't have good stuff today.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. The relay, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double. So striding in, Jason Hayward.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. Here's Addison Russell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Reined in to Dozier for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Here's Byron Buxton now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And he is out on the tag. Here's Miguel Sano. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Third baseman, number 22.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Maldonado has a play, 2 down. Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Now batting.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Buxton sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Tommy Pham.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Bryant. He's got it 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
1-1. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The throw home, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base.
Up next for Minnesota.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
The 2-0 on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Zach Cozart. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this,
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. Kyle Gibson. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, and he misses it. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Maldonado. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Jason Hayward is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Dozier with a great stop. Touché, sir. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. To third. Sano is there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yonder Alonso.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a beat on it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Maldonado goes to get it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Byron Buxton. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Byron.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Byron Buxton is retired to start out the 7th. Lifted in the air out to right. Bryant back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rosario is after it, and they can't run it down. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kepler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Baez. And a rather easy first out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Hit hard to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Javier Baez.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Suarez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping into the box, Zach Cozart. And he's working on a 3-double game right now. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kepler going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Here's Yoenis Cespedes trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Runner at second here with one man out. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding into the box, Martin Maldonado has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Fernando Rodney.
Now pitch. For the Twins, number 56, Fernando Rodney.
Lays off 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Cozart rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Addison Russell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. He'll come home with it, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. Here's Byron Buxton now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ready now, Tommy Pham, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now both runners are across. Pham takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier has it on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Eddie Rosario.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Buxton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0-for-3 with an RBI in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back. Gone! Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Chris Bryant.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Throw into third. Throw won't get him. Here's Miguel Sano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Miguel Sano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it.
In to score, the runner from third. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Kenny Vargas will grab a bat to pinch hit.
Kenny Vargas.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, strike 2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Buxton is there, and he puts it away to stop. Standing in, Javier Baez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number. Addison Reed enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Third baseman number
Digging
2.
in, Zach Cozart. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Alonso We'll get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2. Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Bryant is going to have room out there as he puts this. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Justin Wilson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton waits on it. 1 out. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a liner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Ryan Dozier.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-1 on its way. Out of play. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains to the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Now for Colorado, the left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Mark Reynolds. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Carlos Gonzalez stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Striding in, Ian Desmond. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
At the plate, Kyle Friedman. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Pitch popped up. LeMahieu on the move. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Zach Kozar. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Hit hard toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. Here's Javier Baez. The batting average for him entering play stands right at 280. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. In there, a base hit. Buxton rounds the corner and is headed home. And Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate. At the plate, Tommy Pham trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. LeMahieu onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it is on 3-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. There's Baez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Here's Addison Russell. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Parra moves over, makes the play, 1 away. In now, Martin Maldonado. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in now, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted into center field. After it is Blackmon. And the inning is over. Now batting, Eduardo Nunez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Eduardo Nunez.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Mark Reynolds is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. This is line to left. Parra has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Blackmon's after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Now at the plate, Javier Baez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Parra racing back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Shortstop, Ian.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple of runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Into the box now, Kyle Friedman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, it's a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
One there. On to first, and it's another double play. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Chicago fourth.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Digging in, Addison Russell. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This
hit high and deep out to left field. Off the LED board and gone. Digging in, Martin Maldonado. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Martin Maldonado.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Now that is some kind of power. That's a changeup on the first pitch. He got out in front, pulled it, and hit a home run with it. Let's see if he can straighten something out in this at bat.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Next for the Cubs.
Ready now, Kyle Hendricks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's Desmond now at short. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Buxton.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is ready once again. Gerardo Parra. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. They'll try it again.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Pham has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. You know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs. So this is a big battle right here for him to get that next out.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam. Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Lifted in the air to center. Buxton sprinting after it, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. In to score, the runner from second. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 68, Mike.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Stepping up now, Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 on his line. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen, and he'll step off. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
After it is Blackman. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Tommy Pham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ian Desmond.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the pitch on 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Jonathan Lucroy will be next. Smoke toward third. Cozart is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So stepping in, number 49. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. He's set and the pitch. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lucroy rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. In is Gerardo Parra. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Cespedes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
In there, and it's even at 1. 1-1, here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Here's Addison Russell. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Desmond has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. Now at the plate, Mike Montgomery. Hitting for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. Jason Hayward will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Parra will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready on 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eduardo Nunez goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Drilled right back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first as Reynolds is a ground-out victim here, 2 away. At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Ready for another chance? Byron Buxton will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Third baseman,
Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. Last time through was a base hit. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. LeMahieu is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is under it. And that's the third out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Striding in once again. Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Pedro struck.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Takes this the other way to right. Pham moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Colorado.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Tony Walters will come on to pinch hit here.
Number 14, Tony Walters. Now pitching for the Cubs.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Trevor Story will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. In is Gerardo Parra. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cespedes. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. Charlie Blackmon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is out at the plate, trying to stepping in, Javier.
Leading off for the Cubs, second base.
Trevor Rosenthal. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Blackmon is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Tommy Pham.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. In the air to right center. After it is Blackmon. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So coming to the plate, Addison Russell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Russell.
Ball 1. Rosenthal's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Set and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Cozart backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So digging in now, Trevor Rosenthal, as he'll get his first. Steve Pearce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Again a 1-2. And this is popped foul but perhaps playable behind first. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's safe. Here's Mark Reynolds. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is Greg
Attention, please.
Holland comes
Now
on to
pitching
work
for
on
the Rockies. Number
Dick.
For 56, Greg Holland.
way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Brian Dunsing.
The pitcher, Ryan Dunsing.
John Jay will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. 309 is the average entering play. Still without a home run and 15 RBIs. A fastball that just misses inside. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1 from the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. Now a bunt attempt here. The tag by Desmond, and he is out at second base. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Number 2.
Stepping into the box, Zach Cozart. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... Brandon Morrow takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now another 1-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping up now.
Shortstop, Ian Desmond.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there. But, hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Buxton is going to have room out there as he... Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. It was a flyout for action now in that. Start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 and count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-0 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First.